It's your boy. Let us pray. I hope you having a blessed and a prosperous day. Let me turn this thing off, man. I see these circles on my glasses. Uh, Turn this off. Got all these circles on my glasses, man. But we're gonna roll with it. Um, you already know it's Dubnation debate episode. Smash that like, smash that subscribe button for your boy. My voice is a little impaired right now. It's been a long week, but we're the champions. We're the champions once again. Ying. Let's go, man. Golden State Warriors closed it out tonight as I predicted they would. Beginning of the series, I picked the Warriors in 6 dubs in 6. And the Warriors handled their business tonight. Went into Boston, spanked them upside their head real quick, and came out of there with the dub, celebrating on the Boston parquet, as they called it, popping champagne bottles, hoisting the trophy. Wardell, Stephen Curry with the finals MVP Bill Russell Award. And the Warriors are once again NBA freaking champions. 4 titles in 8 years. Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson are undefeated in the finals when they play all the games together. Undefeated. 4 for 4. When all of them are playing in every game of the NBA Finals. Come on, man. Let's go. I'm gonna highlight some of the things about this series that I really thought helped the Warriors win. And I'm gonna highlight. That's all I'm gonna highlight right now, man. I got more content coming tomorrow, but what helped the Warriors win this series? The turnovers. The Warriors' defense really helped the Warriors win this series. Coming into this series, the only defense that we're really talking about was the Celtics. The Celtics are the best defense in the league. Oh, the Warriors gonna have problems. How they gonna score? What they gonna do? They got Tatum. They got Brown. They so long. Oh, they so long. They got Robert Williams. They got Al Horford. They got Grant Williams. They got Devin White. They got Marcus Smart, Defensive Player of the Year. Oh, they said so good. They too good defensively. I don't know what the Warriors gonna do. Warriors said, we tired of hearing about this Celtics defense. We got defense too. We got clamps too. We got a Defensive Player of the Year candidate over there named Draymond Green. We got a guy in Andrew Wiggins. Nobody even wanted on their squad. Called him a bust. He comes out all NBA first team Jason Tatum, shooting guard or small forward, been tearing it up in the playoffs. Semifinal round, Eastern Conference final round, dominating. Andrew Wiggins comes in and puts him in the straight jacket. He had Tatum out there looking like an average player. Wiggs. Shout out to Andrew Wiggins for the phenomenal defense he played all series long. Shout out to Gary Payton II for the defense he played coming off a fractured elbow. Come on, man. He's been doing it all year long. Nothing changed in the NBA Finals. Shout out to Gary Payton II. Young Glove, as I like to call him. Shout out to Klay Thompson, man. Stepping it up on defense. Shout out to Steph. Wardell, Stephen Curry. We always talk about his offense, but his defense was great this series. Sure, they tried to pick on him a lot and tried to get him, to switch and to get mismatches, but Steph held his own. He did more than hold his own. He actually played really good defense. There was a percentage the other night that said the Celtics were 2 for 7 against him when they were trying to target him in ISO situations. So you can't tell me Steph Curry wasn't out there playing defense and just throwing up shots. Nah, he's out there locking up too. Yeah, sometimes he gets caught on Al Horford, and it's tough for him to contain, a 7 footer at 6'3". But I'm talking about those times he gets matched up against a Jaylen Brown, or those times he got matched up against a Jason Tatum, and they thought they were gonna, abuse him, treat him like a cone, like Luka was treating Chris Paul. But nah, Steph wasn't having it. Steph wasn't having it. Shout out to the defense of the Golden State Warriors. There was one glaring stat in this series that really let you know who was going to win these games. And that was the turnover battle. When the Celtics turned the ball over more than 15 times, they did not win a game all playoffs. Warriors turned them over 15 times in every single win in the finals. I think they had over 20 tonight. It was a stat that you could put money in the bank on. I mean, if there was a stat line like that in Vegas, you'd be a billionaire right now if you went on those 4 games that the Celtics would turn the ball over more than 15 times. I mean, that was the stat of the series. If the Celtics are taking care of the ball, they were doing well offensively. If the Celtics were turning the ball over 16 times plus, it was a loss. Congrats to the Warriors, man. Dubnation, stand up, man. I don't have as much energy as I thought I would just because of my voice, but trust me, does not mean I'm not excited. Okay? Don't take it for not excitement. I am excited. Okay? Already said Steph, Clay, Draymond undefeated when they play every single game of the NBA Finals. 4 for 4. 4 for 4. Another huge. I kind of touched on it earlier, but the play of Andrew Wiggins, not only defensively against Tatum, but his rebounding. His rebounding in this series was huge. His rebounding, his timely shot making. What was that? Game 5. We needed him down the stretch. Steph really didn't have it going. Wiggins, man, took it. Come on, y'all. Get on my back, man. Get on my back. Get on my back. I'm going to bring y'all home this time. Steph, you been carrying the load, but let me carry you for once. Thank you, Wiggs. I called him All-Star Wiggs, but guess what? Now you NBA champion Wiggs. Don't that sound better? NBA champion Andrew Wiggins. Shout out to you, man. Amazing season. First time in the All-Star game. First time in the NBA Finals. And first time an NBA champion. What else we got here? We got Gary Payton II. Talked about his huge impact. Talked about him being one of the X factors in the series, and he definitely was. What else? Steph Curry. There's been a lot of Steph Curry slander out there over the years. Steph Curry had to go get KD to win another championship to beat LeBron. Steph Curry can't win the Finals MVP. Andre Iguodala got it, then Kevin Durant got it the next 2 seasons after they lost to the Cavs in the finals. Then, of course, they lost to Toronto with all the injuries to KD and to Clay in that series. But Steph Curry averaged 31 points a game 31 points per game. I average it out to 31.16, I believe. Um, Steph Curry showed up. Bottom line. You tell me the boy didn't ball. He had one game where he was under 20 points. He had 16 points, 8 assists. Went 0 for 9 from 3. Say what you want, haters. Came back, had a bounce back game tonight, 34 points. The game before the 16, he had 43. Come on. He hit for over 33 points. Three times in this series, half the games. Half the games that they won. And hit for over 40. So, you're telling me Steph Curry's not clutch? You're telling me Steph Curry isn't that guy? He doesn't belong to be in the conversation as some of the greatest players in the league? Stop it. Okay? Just stop. Mark Jackson said something very, very important, and I'm going to read it because I wrote it down when he said it. It was at the telecast of the celebration was going off. He said, the lazy analysis says that Steph Curry is just the greatest shooter we've ever seen. That's the lazy analysis. That's the analysis of a lazy basketball analyst. He's the greatest shooter we've ever seen. He's just a great shooter. He's a phenomenal shooter. But Mark Jackson says, this is one of the greatest players the world has ever seen. It's one of the greatest NBA players of all time. He's not just a shooter. He's a leader. Yes, he's a shooter. But guess what? He's worked on his defense. He gets steals. He rebounds extremely well for a 6'3" point guard. The way he spaces the floor and opens up the floor for the rest of his teammates. His unselfishness as a player. And him literally changing the whole entire game of basketball and the way it has been played and will be played in the future. That's Steph Curry. He's not just one of the greatest shooters of all time. And he's not just the greatest shooter of all time, which he is. But he's one of the greatest players that the world has ever seen. Thank you for saying that, Mark Jackson. He's one of the greatest NBA players of all times. He got his finals MVP for all those people who were trying to hold that over his head. Nope. Hold that up. Get that out of here. No. Now what you got to say? What do you have to say now? What y'all gonna say? How you gonna hate on him now? What, now he gotta win it again? Now what? Now what? I'm gonna give you a night to collect your thoughts, haters, and then come on in the comment section and let me know what is it about Steph Curry that he's missing on his resume now. Because you've been saying he's missing all this stuff. And he pretty much wrapped it all up in this series. I believe it was Roz Gold on Twitter who made a huge comment. Word for word, I don't remember all of it, but Steph Curry broke the all-time three-point record this season. Steph Curry was the All-Star Game MVP. He was the Western Conference Finals MVP. NBA champion, NBA Finals MVP. And he actually even graduated from college during the season. Let me run it back for you. Set the all-time record for 3 points made. He's the 3-point king all time in the NBA. This season, he set that record. He was the MVP of the All-Star Game, MVP of the Western Conference Finals, MVP of the NBA Finals, and NBA champion and a college graduate. all in the same year. Same season, I'll say, because two different years, 2021, 2022, but in the same season, he accomplished all those things. Shout out to Wardell, Steph Curry, for doing your thing, man. Um, Huge shout out to Klay Thompson. Resilience, um, mental toughness, uh, man, never give up attitude, never say die, um, no quit, uh, perseverance. I mean, I could go on and on and on about Klay Thompson. Love Klay. Mama named him Klay. I'm gonna call him Klay. Klay gonna be okay. Once again, NBA champion. That's 6 straight NBA finals for Klay Thompson in a Golden State Warriors uniform. I'm really outdone. You can hear my voice is still not back to what it is, but congratulations to the Warriors, man. Dubnation, stand up. You best believe I'm gonna be at the parade, and I'm gonna get you some content, some IRL content. I got to meet up with some of the homies. I got to see what we're gonna do, but best believe it's gonna be a party out there at this parade. Oh, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit out there. Um, we're gonna have fun with it. Definitely gonna give you some content. So, Golden State Warriors. I had them winning by 15 tonight. They only won by 13. Prediction was really close. So it's your boy. Let us pray. I hope you're having a blessed and a prosperous day. I'm about to go back and watch the game again. That's what type of fan I am. I'm about to watch the game again. Say congrats to the Warriors. Say congrats to the Dubs. Congrats to Bob Myers. Masterful job of orchestrating and building this team with the acquisitions of Andrew Wiggins, the acquisitions of Gary Payton II. This season, much talked about move that he made to get rid of Avery Bradley and to stay with Gary Payton II, which paid huge dividends. Um, Shout out to my boy Ken Bazemore, who made room for that to be a possibility. Ken Bazemore, yeah, I'm petty. I'm petty. As I sign off, we couldn't have done it without you, bro. You were on the team last season when we lost in the playing game, and I was saying the whole time in the playing game, what is Ken Bazemore doing? What is he doing? What are you doing, Bazemore? Stop shooting the ball. So he decided to go to the Los Angeles Lakers. Thought he was going to get a better chance at the NBA Finals ring. He leaves. So basically, we swapped Ken Bazemore for Gary Payton II. I rest my case. Shout out to Ken. Ken. Tell those that you love them while you can. We champions. We are the champions. We are the champions. But real talk, I keep saying this is my last thing, but Boston Celtics, man, I give y'all a lot of respect. I give you a lot of respect, man. The team plays hard. They're a young team. They're a physical team. They got a young coach, first year coach. It was a phenomenal job for him to get his team to the NBA Finals. Um, they have a very bright future if they can keep everybody together. I just think they just kind of weren't ready for the moment. I think that game one win almost kind of worked against them. I think they felt like they had figured something out and that the Warriors taking that first shot was going to make the Warriors crumble, so to speak. But all that did was was wake us up, man. All that did was wake us up. Cause when you a warrior and you take that hit on the chin, all you do you be like, oh, it's on like Donkey Kong now. Ain't time to lay down. Now the fight's really on. Okay, so now that I know what we doing, let's get it cracking. And that's what the Warriors did. They got it cracking. Um, huge, huge victory by the Golden State Warriors, man. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm really gonna get up out of here now because my voice is starting to go. I'm gonna be back with some more content though. I'll probably have a live podcast tomorrow. I don't know what time it's gonna be because they keep changing my schedule at work, but whenever it is, I'll be on. I'll let y'all know tomorrow. Take care. Be blessed. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday night. Your Dubnation Golden State Warriors championship night. Enjoy yourself, Dubnation. It's your boy. Let's pray. Have a blessed and a prosperous day. Peace. And we out. Gold-blooded.